Welcome back to the Reality Kingdom, where we talk all things reality TV or whatever. I am your host, Farrah. I'm joined by our wonderful co-host, Lee. Lee, how you doing?
I'm doing good. I think this is a really cute episode. I have to say, Tiffany's Karma really served up a sunny side egg today. I don't know. I hate to say it, Kylan. I hate to say it, Alyssa. See, y'all my friends. We see each other. But I mean,
but y'all also see the arena.
Tiffany's Karma.
Y'all see y'all exit. Y'all see a lot too to this. All right, let's get into the motherfucking episode. As you know, we're going to be covering what the fuck show is this? The Challenge USA episode, whatever the fuck episode this is.
Episode 7.
Hold on, y'all. Give me a second.
Ooh, get it together.
Yes, it's been a day.
That's a technical difficulty, child.
All right, child. So we started off the episode. Last episode, I don't remember who went home. Somebody went home, child. And we got to the motherfucking shuffling of the teams. So the teams are, we have Enzo and Angela. We have Ben and Desi. We have David and Cache. Danny and Justine. Tyson and Sarah. That was a good one, y'all. We got Dominic and Kayla, Leo and Alyssa, and Kylan and Kira. Ciao. So, after this reshuffling of the teams, we get back to the villa, and at the villa, we get a Tyson, Angela, and Kylan conversation. And this is when we knew Kylan
they
was
are the
home.
big three. These are the three main girls of the villa. Okay. And it's honestly, I was like, okay, Kylan stepping with the big dogs. If you know Kylan from Big Brother, Kylan wants to be with the big dogs at all times. Okay, he likes the people who can win the comps and run the game. He really loves being amongst other people that he feels is up there with his level, and we love to see that.
So he definitely went to Angela and Tyson and basically was like, if y'all winning all the comps and I'm one of the ones winning all the comps, then we gonna win the comps.
We should just all win the comps together, I fear.
So they're clearly a 3, and other people in the villa essentially know that because we get a diary room from Dominic. And if you don't recall, because I'm not gonna lie, I didn't. Dominic was thrown in by Kylan and Angela a few episodes ago, and since then he's had a vendetta. So here we see Dominic has a DR, and he's basically like, Tyson and Angela and Kylan, they gotta go. Whoever's gonna get them out, going to get them. They're gonna have to go.
So it's definitely giving foreshadowing. The challenge loves to get foreshadowing, child.
Sure do, child. So as you know, Tyson and Sarah are paired up as a pair, and they are big beefing child. But they have a conversation, and basically in the conversation, Tyson is like, we good, Sarah? And Sarah lies straight to his face.
Straight to his face.
She gives him a handshake. She says, we're really good. I'm not even worried about it. I forgot you threw me in, child. And in the dining room, Sarah's like, I might throw ourselves in. I might volunteer because I need my money. And for me to get my money, honey, we got to go in anyway. So if I want to make it shake a little bit, then you got to shake a little bit.
I'm like, see, the thing is, this would be Sarah. That's the thing. I just feel like I would definitely approach these challenges very much like, I'm not going in. I don't give a damn if TJ say you need this much money, this many wins. I'm not going in, okay? If you want me to go in there, bitch, put me in there.
Put me in there, period. And I fully agree. I'm not a fan. But that's the thing. Sarah and Kylan, I don't know about Tyson, but Sarah and Kylan kind of have this similarities when it comes to we want to be the best of the best. So you can put us in, and I want to win a challenge, and I want to work with all the people who are going to win the challenges. And if you're not winning the challenge, you got to go and whoop. And I feel like Sarah kind of feels that way because she's basically like, I want to get thrown in. She said this last episode too. Yeah. When she was mad at Leo. Was she mad at Leo or whoever? The fuck. Anyway, she was like trying to volunteer to go in. It's weird. I don't know. Anyways, after this, we get Alyssa confessional diary room scene. And basically, Alyssa is saying she's partnered with Leo. And her being partnered with Leo scares her a little bit because the girls don't want to be partnered with Leo. But honestly, at this point, y'all gonna have to wrap that up.
It's really time to put some respect on Leo's name because he's done really good in his elimination. Like, I feel like he's not that bad in the challenges. Like, I feel like it's really like the girls have to calm down, especially after this episode.
And on top of that, Leo's fine. Leo I know you are in a loving relationship. However,
You need to stop.
I'm here. I'm always gonna be here. I don't know.
Aaliyah will whoop your ass. You see how Aaliyah got Leo ass real quick? Aaliyah will come whoop your ass, bitch. Do not play with Aaliyah's man.
Look, I might have to get an ass whooping if it's gonna give me that.
Child.
Anyways, y'all, speaking of, after this scene, Leo is talking to his girlfriend, and basically, Queen Aaliyah got into the ass real quick because he's basically on FaceTime, and he's like, yeah, babe, you know, I'm out here doing my thing. And she's like, and you should be here handling your business.
Right.
Your workers aren't getting paid. We're not getting any money. It's not my business. I don't know why I'm at home doing this shit because it's not mine. I'm finna stop. So you need to come home because I'm not finna keep doing this.
It would be easier if you were here.
It would be easier if you're here. And basically, Leo was like, ooh, 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 ooh. And you know, I love Leo because I love a man who can handle a woman who's going to talk to him that way. You know, and Leo, she talked to him that way, and he said went straight to packing. He went straight to packing.
The very next scene, she said, "Why are you there and not here?" And the very next scene, he is packed up. He has the carry-on. The suitcase is set. He ain't even let Alyssa know shit. He was already
nothing. It's the middle of the night. It's the middle of the night.
Middle of the night. Literally on his way out the door, he's like, "Yeah, Alyssa, I gotta leave." Alyssa confused because, mind you, Alyssa is confused because, you know, she's the Molly Bird CEO. So she's also running a business. Good. And she's like, okay, babe, my business is booming. My business is good.
And look at a business that's good. My business is good. How everybody's business is good. But
so I need you to stay here and keep it together for me. Because Alyssa, one thing she's worried about is that money, honey. And she's like, if he leaves, what am I going to do?
Exactly. She ain't trying to risk it, baby. So, Alyssa very much so gathers him up right afterwards. He gathered his stuff and put it right back at his bed.
Aaliyah got his ass together to get him started packing, and Alyssa came run around and got all of that after though. She said, no, baby. Put that shit back up.
Literally.
Put it back up.
That shit is hilarious. So, after this, girl, Leo said he done lost $43,000.
Nah, I would have went home too. I would have went home too. Or Molly Bird would have to write me a check. I don't know.
Right. I would have said, look, Alyssa, if you want me to stay, you and Molly Bird Corporation is going to need to send me a $43,000 check. Literally. The hell? Anyways. So we get to the daily, and girl, they thought this was so cute. The challenge is called recreational driving.
Spelled RWECK. Recreational driving.
Okay, TJ.
I thought it was cute.
Okay, TJ and friends. So the challenge is that you are going to be in a car. What do you call those? Bumper car, baby.
Bumper car.
Basically, it's a physical bumper car. Well, they're all physical. You know, it's a car, but it's a bumper car. And so you're going to be in a bumper car. You're going to have 4 balls attached to it. The goal is to pop everybody else's balls or not wreck. If you don't wreck and your balls are all there, you win. And you're the last one standing, you win. If all 4 of your balls get popped or you wreck, then you're out of the game. Clearly the first one wrecked or the first one with all the balls.
My thing is, where did they find these cars? It looked like they found these cars like from a junkyard. Like,
it does.
They painted them gray. Like, okay, get out there and get it together.
Put a yellow stripe on it, and that was it. And good luck. The way that they were getting stuck and shit, it's like those were artificial cars. Those were not real cars for real. I don't know what they were.
Like if you literally, bitch, you hit a piece of dirt, you stuck. It's over.
Literally, you can't move no more. Like, I don't know what was going on. So we start off. They always got to add something to a challenge. So that's the basis of the challenge. But the driver is blindfolded, y'all. So the passenger has to direct the driver.
I thought this was one of the funner comps. I like this competition.
I like it too.
I'm sorry. Not a comp. This is a challenge. My bad, y'all.
Girl. I like it too. I'm ready for the sweat drenching ones. I kind of liked it when Ozza had to lose her eyelash and run all the way up the stairs.
I don't like them. Them be tiring me out. I be at home getting winded. I don't like that at all.
So we start the motherfucking challenge, and off the rip, Alyssa and Leo are doing pretty good. Alyssa and Leo done pop somebody balloon, so I noticed that. We get a confessional from Ben, the irrelevant Ken, And he's basically like, girl, I've done race cars before, so I'm good. Girl, we move. After this, we get a Kiki shout out. Shout out to Kiki.
I mean, always gonna get a Kiki shout out. Point blank to the period. At this point, I don't even know what he be saying, but I know it's about Kiki.
I don't even remember what he said. He said something about cars. Let's think, whatever the challenge is, he'll relate it back to Kiki. However, so he made.
As he should.
As he should. The fuck? So, Leo and Alyssa were doing good, as I said. They done popped somebody else's balloon. They done popped 2-3 balloons. And then basically, because Leo is blinded, he continues to drive after popping a balloon, and they end up in the dirt. In the dirt. They stuck in the dirt. And basically, their car could not move after they got stuck in the dirt. So they're out. So Leo and Alyssa are automatically going in. And honestly, I'm not gonna lie, Leo is a great sport, great man. Big juicy lips. Nice face.
So, great beard. Pharaoh.
Great beard.
Need to stop.
Nice hair.
You need to
fun
stop.
Personality.
Close your legs to married men. Close your legs to married men. Okay.
Anyways, so since Leo is a wonderful, wonderful guy, he's different from me. I'm not that girl. Because honestly, if we would have lost first like that, I would have looked straight at Alyssa and I would have said, you bitch. Like I wouldn't have called her that. But I would have been like, you really have me stay here for us to flop like this? For me to be the first out? Because now that I lost $43,000 and I could go home, I would have been pissed, mad, and upset. No. After this, Angela and Enzo get out. They get stuck. Kira and Colin get out. They get stuck. Kasha and David get out. They get stuck. Tyson and Sarah get out. They get stuck. We're not gonna go through it. It was damn near a montage, y'all.
Like they all just got stuck in a row.
After Tyson and Sarah got out, though, Sarah was basically like, low key, I might volunteer because this Tyson man, fuck him. Also, I need to get my money, honey. So she was thinking
like that is just so crazy. Like she is just really like, yeah, no, I want to go in. I don't give a fuck what Tyson wants. I'm going in.
Sarah's pretty bold. Like seeing Sarah on Survivor and now seeing Sarah here, she has a consistent kind of personality. She's gonna do what the fuck she's gonna do. Because even back in Cagayan days, when she was like the swing vote, she was like, if I'm a swing, then y'all gonna vote who the fuck I want to vote.
I got the power.
I'm the swing. Remember that. She's a very stern woman. One might say aggressive. But but no, I love that for her. I really do. I don't love the Trump supporters. After that, Desi and Ben get out. And Desi and Ben were doing good. I'm not gonna lie. This is Ben's fifth time getting second or third place. So that's something to really like think about. Like low-key, Ben, even though he's like very, very, very passive, a very much so a follower, not really got much going on in the head. He's been doing good at the challenges.
But he's always just that competition beast. Like he did that Survivor. Yeah. Like he is just like, that's what he's here for. Like the challenge is made for people like Danny, like Ben, a lot of people who go on Survivor, they don't have fun on the challenge.
They should just be on the challenge, low key. So yeah, he did good. And you know who else does good? Justine is
Mother Justine. Good. Like she is really like Danny said it this show episode too. He says she's really the MVP of this season. Like oh my god, I hope she's in the final. I really hope she's in that final. Yes, because she's been working so hard. Like I just love her so much. Like I wish she makes me want to go back and watch Love Island.
Literally, as we might should, because low-key, she's beautiful too. So Justine and Danny, they get out and they're the last people out, and that means Dominic and Kayla don't win the game. Now, if you recall earlier, Miss Dominic got a vendetta. Child, and girl, we get to know a little bit that Kayla kind of got a vendetta too. But
as well, child, it gets real nasty. So the big four meets. It is Kayla, Dom, and then Alyssa and Leo. And basically, they're trying to get the scoop on what's happening. Who do they want to go in? And Alyssa, strategic genius of the challenge USA, no shade. She's like, I'm not saying shit, okay? You're not catching me saying nobody's going up in here. Whoever you put in, guess what? I'm going to beat. And I'm going to come back.
Literally.
I'll tell you.
So it is what it is. Whoever you might put in, you might put in. So, woo. So when they leave.
You doing that booger sugar child?
Girl, no. So when they leave. When they leave, Alyssa. It's hot as fucking here. I just got hot. I got a hot flash.
Ooh.
Alyssa and
that crack will do that to you.
Crack is whack. I don't do crack. Crack is whack. Crack is cute. Anyway, sometimes.
That means sometimes. Okay.
Y'all, Whitney Houston is that girl. I'm every woman. Okay.
Is that even her?
That's not her song, but when she was walking.
Okay. Anyway.
Dominic and Kayla talk after they leave, and basically Dominic is like either Angela or Enzo can go in, or Kylan and Kira could go in, because I got beef with both of them because they put me in. And this is when we get Kayla's tea. Essentially, Kayla has a DR, and Kayla's like, there's a few people in this villa who love to talk game, but not with me. Which is weird, because, and I know it's weird because we've seen Kayla. Kayla's a game talker. Kayla kind of reminds me of that big brother archetype, kind of like Brittany from this season, kind of like a Sarah Beth. It's kind of like the person who people don't usually kind of respect in the game. They're like, ooh, she gives no value, so they don't game talk with her. And really, it comes back to bite them in the ass. Like how Sarah Beth was biting people in the ass, and how Brittany finna bite people in the ass too.
Period.
And how Kayla finna bite the girls in the ass too. So it really kind of reminds me of that, because basically Kayla's like, the girls just don't talk game with me because I guess they don't value me. They don't think I'm a competitor. They don't think I matter. It's kind of weird, I fear. And we get a flash of Angela while she's saying this. They pan to Angela. So we get a hint. Right after this, Angela.
Literally, I have written down, Angela wakes the fuck up and start making deals, okay? Angela has a diary room. She wants to talk to Kayla. And she's like, this is the very first time I feel like I've been in danger this season. So basically, Angela was like, well, shit, let me try to not go in, I guess. Let me go back to Big Brother days. Okay, and she starts making a deal. She tells Kayla, look, babe, if you don't put me in, if I win, it don't matter who you sitting next to. You could be sitting next to the devil himself, baby. You're not going in. Period.
And I love this from Angela. See,
me too.
Something about Angela, it makes me want to like her, but it's always just in the back of my mind, that little her colored skin, her ghetto skin. It's just
we remember you saying that, baby. We remember you saying that, baby. Put up the live feeds. But she makes the same deal to Dominic as well. And it's like, come on, businesswoman. Just like Miss Molly Bird, CEO Alyssa, Angela has multiple businesses as well. So they know how to get up and make a deal.
And do purr. So Angela made her little deal, and she went along with her life. The fuck? So basically,
she said, look, she really did. She really popped up shit, and then she was like, if Colin has to go in, well, and it's like, really, like I said, this is where the Tiffany karmas really come in, because as we've seen, we know another Big Brother 23 house guest goes home. And it's been someone from Big Brother 23 ever since Tiffany left. I just like, it's been a chain reaction, a domino effect. You shouldn't have took out Mother, okay? Because it's giving karma. Okay, you see how that Taylor karma real nasty? Okay, you ain't got that Tiffany karma even nastier, okay?
So, quite literally. So basically, after this, we get another Kayla and Dom conversation, and basically, we see that Sarah has approached Dominic and essentially was like, "You can put me in if you
put
want.
me in, put me in." Mind you, Tyson has been latched on to Sarah this whole entire day apparently, because he's like, "I'm scared that she gonna try to do this," and she didn't already did it. So I don't know where the hell he was at when she did it. Maybe he's like a bathroom break.
He was maybe just
before he woke up. It looked like it was in some random room early as fuck in the morning. I really was like early as fuck, like 5 a.m. She was like, "Look, nigga, put me in, okay?" So he was like, "Okay, well, that's an option." Literally, like, he has all of the big three. He can put in Colin and Kira. He can put in Angela and Enzo, or he can put in Sarah and Tyson, who are literally volunteering. See, me, myself, I feel like I would put in Sarah and Tyson. I was like, the worst case scenario, they lose.
I think Dominic was just like, they survivor. We still got this alliance. And I think he has a good relationship with Sarah, which is why he didn't want to do it, essentially.
But she volunteered, shit.
She did volunteer. I don't know. I would have did it. I don't care. Kylan had the last conversation is between Kylan and Dominic and Kayla, and essentially Dominic was like, "Girl, well, you know you got some, you fucked up, right?" Because if y'all recall, back in the day when Kylan did put Dominic and Cache win, and they came back in, Dominic was like, "Oh, watch your back," and Kylan had a diary room, and he was like, "I'm not gagged." He definitely said, "I'm not gagged."
He was like,
"I'm not scared."
He was like, I mean, I'm not too worried about them putting us back in. And Karma really spied back on that ass, Kylan.
Real nasty.
It really
you
sucks
gotta
because
care. I can't undervalue people. You can't write people off like that. You really can't.
Yeah, and then also too, it's just like with the algorithm, like it really sets up for situations like this. Like at that time, I think he was with Angela at that time, and now look how it switched up. You're with Kira, who's considered a weaker competitor, and then it's just look how it shapes up. Like,
so after this, we get to the arena. In the arena, Dominic and Kayla have decided they're putting in Kylan and Kira, child. Excuse me. And this is where we get a little bit more tea. We heard earlier that Angela never talked game with Kayla, and now we hear again. Kayla's like, someone has been walking around the villa having one-on-ones every single round, one-on-ones with every single person but me. And that person was Kylan. So, and she said, even this round, me as the HOH, he still didn't have a one-on-one with me. She was like, he playing in my face, so I'm gonna play in his face.
Because if I'm thinking back to like Kylan's Big Brother game, like I feel like he never really intentionally ostracized someone,
disregarded somebody.
Yeah, you know what I mean. So it's like, damn, Kylan, like
he kind of did.
Never know.
I feel like if you compare Kayla to Brittany, he kind of did. He kind of didn't give Brittany the time of day a lot of the time. I feel like that's one comparison I could make. I think if he feels like someone isn't valuable, sometimes might own that. But hey, we move. So he just didn't talk to Kayla, and Kayla spied right on that ass. Now he got thrown in. The arena is ball and chain. So what you have to do is, why are challenges so hard to explain? So it's a wall. It's a tall wall. It's about 2 humans linked, a little bit above 2 humans linked tall. Mm-hmm. The goal is that on that wall, you're going to have 6 or so questions. You have to figure out it's going to be a trivia question. You read the trivia question. The answer is going to be a number. You have to go back to your station. At your station, there are 50-pound chain and ball. You have to find the chain and ball with the correct number on it. Lift that chain up. After you lift your partner up onto you, you have to get them to lift the chain and the ball all the way up and place it at the corresponding answer. Whew. Yeah. The person who does that, who gets all the answers correctly, the fastest, will win the arena. The loser will lose the arena.
I thought this was a cute challenge, but I think, very quickly we saw what the hard part would be. The easy part is kind of getting the women up to the higher rung to put the balls up. But the issue is, I guess I didn't realize how heavy it would be for them. Mm-hmm. Like, so we see Kira, they get the first answer for their question. They have the ball, they're trying to pull it up, and she gets literally struggling just to pull it above her head to put it on there. Mm-hmm. To the fact that they had to bring her down for a minute. I was like, well, damn, is this how they lose?
Because they 50 pounds. You remember you was telling me about your Tyson trades. You had to pick up the same weight as those.
And that would be happy for if a woman picked them up. A woman couldn't pick those up. They wouldn't let them. They literally would not let them at our job.
While standing on somebody. What?
Yeah, that's a hard chat. Like, that is crazy. Now that I really you really set that up for me. Like, that would have been hard.
That would have been hard, I fear. So they start reading out the questions. Now, I don't have every question, y'all, but I do have some of them. Mm-hmm. So the first question I saw were, how many stripes are on the American flag? Girl?
13, right?
13. The 13 colonies.
American history buff.
So I would have got that one. That would have been hard. The hard part would have been lifting whomsoever up. Yeah, I'm a little guy.
Literally, Kira was walking on Kylan's back like a fucking mountain goat, bitch. Like, it was insane. He was literally angled. Like, I really hope they went to a chiropractor or a doctor after this, because shit had to been popped somewhere.
And literally,
That's a whole human walking on your back.
Maybe Kira needs to stick to the love shows because y'all, the way Kira was struggling, y'all, Kira, the first ball.
Leave
Trying to get the
my
first
sister
ball up.
Kira
She literally
alone.
dropped the ball. The whole ball drops. Oh my god,
it wasn't looking good for her. It was not looking
bad
good
for her off.
I'm gonna say she was still sick because last episode she was sick.
She was sick last episode. A week
she
ago.
went into 2 eliminations in a row. That's so sad for Kira.
Yeah, it is. It was looking bad for her. So she was struggling, y'all. But they started answering the question. The second question that I have written down was, how many albums does Adele have? Now me,
I guess 5 at first because it's 19, 21,
30. We missing one, child.
25.
25.
Ages.
25. 19, 21, 25, 30. 25 is the one where it was all you. None of it me. Hello.
Yeah, it's 30, 25, 21, 19. So it's 4. It's only 4. Yeah. I thought it was 5 at first. So I probably would have got that wrong. But deductive reason, I feel like I would have been able to figure that out. Because I know Miss Adele.
And click it up. That's the thing. You're hot, you're sweaty, you're nervous.
You gotta carry a whole person on your shoulder. You gotta
carry a person who's carrying 50 pounds, so that's 50 pounds added onto their weight. You have to help the 50 pounds get. It's a lot. So we don't get paper in here. Okay, so the next one. How many times has Madonna been married? Now,
did you Google that?
I Googled it too. I was not expecting to because if y'all know Madonna,
I don't know much about Madonna. That's the thing. I honestly wouldn't be able to get that question. I don't know much about her. But I know Kylan and Kira had the answer of 7. I think it was 6. I'm like, that's way too much.
Yeah, 7 initially. Honestly, I thought it was true because when you think of Madonna, well, if you know Madonna, I know Madonna. I like her songs. I love her. Wonderful lady. But when you think about her, you think about how she was kissing Drake on stage. Yeah. Like a virgin, like you think of, she's kind of promiscuous,
and that's why you don't judge a book by its motherfucking cover.
I know that's right.
Because she's a saint, only been married twice per.
I don't know about a saint, but yeah, she's only been married twice.
I didn't think it was that high, but I definitely would have thought it was that low.
More like a 4, a 3.
3. I killed 3.
What's the first number of pi?
Would have got that wrong. I immediately guessed 5. Damn. I know nothing about math, y'all. I'm sorry.
I'm good at math, so I would have got that one.
See, I would have had my partner do that.
We get a diary from Angela, and basically Angela was like, I keep gagging about Leo, and we keep talking about Leo, but honestly, Leo's low-key that girl.
Like, why are we mad? Elimination where we've seen him really be the person that's really, I think, helping the pair as a whole. Like, I think in both situations, if they didn't have Leo and his really good attributes, they probably wouldn't have been able to win.
Exactly. He's low-key that girl, and I think his personality
and he's great under pressure.
He is. He's really good under pressure, and he's fine. I think his personality kind of makes people feel like he's not a good player. I don't know how to explain
makes you think like he's a joke. Like people, I think him. Oh, he's a joke. Like he's not going to be taken serious. But when it gets down to the get down, it comes to getting that check. He ain't got businesses for no reason. Okay.
People think that you have to be calm and level headed and kind of like an Xavier to be like a good player or to be good at certain things, and that's just not fair.
Yeah, like Leo, he's just like fresh and fun. Like he walked into the arena, he's like, you look fresh as fuck,
laughing and gagging.
Like,
and shit.
Okay, compliment the host.
You can gag and still be good at a game. You can gag and still be a good player. Like I don't know, y'all act weird about that sometimes, but we move.
Not too bad. You just sitting over there. I know that's right.
So after that, we get how many Spice Girls are there? It's 5, right?
It was 5. I don't think I would have got that.
Yeah, I would have got
that. Not off the bat.
Because
I don't know nothing about the Spice Girls. All I know about the Spice Girls is the 2 that was on the circle. The girls who know.
Which 2 was it? You got to know.
It was Scary Spice and Posh Spice, right? Scary and Posh? I don't fucking know. I don't care.
It was
Scary and Baby.
It was Baby.
Is there a Posh Spice?
I don't know who that is. I don't know the whole. I know Scary because she's black. Girl,
that's so problematic. Why is Scary black? Like I didn't like you said that sentence, and I was like, what? But that's literally Oh God, we're not gonna deep dive into that. That's not the podcast. But hey,
anyways, how many children does Angelina Jolie have?
How many
Girl,
is it? Do you know?
I don't even remember the answer.
Let's
Google it real quick.
How many kids?
Because I will say, when I think of Angelina Jolie, I think of nigger babies. I do think of the black babies that she got. No, she got black babies.
She just put one in HBCU recently. I saw that.
Real? Come on, Queen. I did not see that. She has a lot of children though, so I would have to. I think I would have guessed 8. No, I would have guessed 10.
6. You know what? That's the first number that came to my head, but I wouldn't have been confident.
6 just doesn't seem like a lot.
She got 6 kids, child. They all from different walks of life, child. That's very diverse.
I wouldn't have gotten this. I don't think I could have won this because some of these trivias, I just
I wouldn't have got Pie off the bat. I wouldn't have got Angelina Jolie. I wouldn't have got Madonna off the bat. But I do feel like I would have, because there are a few of them were like easy for me. If I would have been able to get those few, I do think I would have been able to kind of guess. But that was only a part of it.
The other half was certain amount of balls. It was only a certain amount of balls. Yeah, certain numbers over there. It wasn't every number in the world over there. So you could have.
Yeah, if it was every number, it would have been over.
Girl, okay, wait. How many stomachs do cows have? I would not have won this.
Kylan immediately knew it was 4. I was like, okay.
He said he does a lot of trivia. I
thought they only had 1.
Me too. Why do they have 4? Like, I kind of want to know why.
Like, I thought that was like like UFOs, like they joke about that in movies, how they have multiple stomachs and stuff like that. Like, I didn't know actual animals had. That sounds stupid as fuck, but I didn't think actual animals that live on Earth's planet had like multiple stomachs like that. Like, where's the food going? Like, how does that fucking work? Now I'm confused. I need to know.
Girl, I googled it, and it doesn't even. The 4 compartments allow ruminant animals. I don't know what a ruminant animal is. To digest grass or vegetation without completely chewing it first. So they have 4 different stomachs.
So, okay. Sure, whatever.
I don't get it. The other question, how many senses do humans have? 5. Girl, somebody said 5, and I think Alyssa dumbass was like, you sure? Are you sure?
At first I was like 6, because 6 cents. But,
oh God, between you and Alyssa.
She was hot. It's hot.
So they're on the last question, and Kira is putting the last ball up. So she gets it up, and her tied ass, she falls. As she's falling, she's pulling a little bit on the chain, and the entire ball falls down.
Oh my God. I literally screamed like it was a scary movie, bitch. Like, I thought this was about to crush her. Like, that's 50 pounds coming at your head. But I think that was thank God. That was real scary.
So they had to get it back up there. They got it back up, and Alyssa's in them was wrong. And then so was
they got it wrong a few times.
Yeah, so they had to keep going back. I think the one that Alyssa and them was stumped on was the albums that Adele had. They were stumped on that number. They was putting 8 and 6. I was like,
come on. And then with the other side, they were stumped on Madonna's marriages. It was like 7. I'm like, that can't be that high. They gotta go lower. And then Colin was correct on the stomachs, but they changed it because they weren't sure.
Mm-hmm. It was a lot. So they kept going back and forth, trying to rechange and try to re-edit. And finally, Alyssa and them guessed that Adele had 4 albums, and they won the challenge. And all that is that nasty karma, because Kylan was the main one. Like, Xavier can go in and Xavier can go home, and Xavier could have been coming for
Tiffany's ass, and it's just been karma after karma. It's been a chain reaction, and with Tiffany, Xavier, Ozza, DX, and now Kylan. It's like, oh my God, it sucks because y'all my faves. Like, why I couldn't get it together? BB23 shit. Y'all was all supposed to be. The thing is, I feel like if they got it together, they really all could still be here. That's the gag. It just sucks. It really sucks. But hey, Alyssa, the long-standing BB23. Hey, she came a long way. She went from the leader of the picnic to the last one standing. Alyssa, hey, you ate that. I gotta give you props for that, sister.
Child. So, baby, we only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 girls and 7 boys left. That's it.
Yep.
So
and then
down to the wire.
We see for the next time that they kind of lead into it. There is no algorithm for the next episode. We don't know if this is going to be moving forward. I would imagine it's moving forward. The challenge usually does this. They'd be like, okay, fuck what we've been doing. We're gonna do something different for towards the end of the season.
Mm-hmm.
So likely, I think it'll probably be individual because when they do the next on, it's like a lot of I don't trust her, I don't trust this person, I don't.
Yeah.
It doesn't seem like we're targeting by pairs anymore. So I think it's gonna be really fun. I feel like it's some really interesting people left, like Cachet. Like we've seen that she's someone who is definitely willing to get down with the get down. Justine, the MVP. Sarah, who we all know, Officer Sarah, is coming for blood. Angela, Molly Bird, CEO. Oh, well, Alyssa, not Molly Bird. Molly Bird, CEO, and Cookbook Angela. You know, they're coming. And Kayla, you know, I feel like definitely like the underdog, like she's coming for real. So I think it's gonna be really fun. I don't really care about the niggas. I never really do, no shade. But you know, I guess I'm moving for Danny and David. Love a black man from Infinity to Infinity, and Leo.
No, that's right. And Leo. I will say I think the challenge
Tyson deserves it as well.
He does.
Tyson worked his ass off. Tyson really deserves this.
He's won like 3 fucking dailies, and that was the first 3. Like he low-key was eating. I think the challenge does better with like individual situations because as we saw in the previously, like it seems like it might be individual, and we see so many more moving pieces. When they're stuck with a pair, it's kind of like you write off half the pairs because half the pairs are partnered with someone you don't want to go home. Yeah. And then you're only focused on like 2 or 3 pairs, and that just it makes it less dramatic. Like we need the drama.
That's the thing. But that's the thing. Because it's CBS, I don't know if they are really trying to show the drama like that. I'm excited to see if they're going to start for future seasons of the Challenge USA doing that, like a rival season, or like I think even just the individual season in general will be good for the challenge setup. Honestly,
I agree. Period. So we done with the episode. That was it, y'all.
That was the episode, y'all. Colin, Daddy, you did your best. You really did your best. Like you really came. You did what you needed to do.
You came, you saw, and you conquered.
I hope he's definitely coming back.
I was just gonna say, I hope next season.
Colin is winning a challenge. Like he's winning one of these. Like that's not gonna happen. He is definitely coming back and winning one of these. It's over. Like now that he's in the challenge mix, whether they get his ass for MTV, whether he on Paramount Plus, whether he come back for CBS, I think he's gonna win one of these.
I agree, period. I can't wait to start seeing these people again. Like, I'm just excited for the next season. Like, this is the first season, so it's kind of like the start, the beginning of the storylines, but
like, we have so many built-in storylines, like Cash and Dom kind of got rivalry, the whole BB23 mess, the Survivor things, like, those are things that, you know, we love about the MTV version because we get to see these storylines grow, we get to see these connections grow, and I'm excited for that. With the CBS players, I do feel like because they are just starting to have a bigger pool to pick from, like I don't think they'll probably get a lot of the same people, maybe. But it honestly depends because I wouldn't mind to see a lot of people come back.
Yeah, and even if I feel like at least 1 or 2 or at least 4 or 5 will come back, so that's still good.
Yeah.
Well, with that being said, make sure y'all check out next week where we'll be covering the next episode of the Challenge USA. Make sure y'all get into our Big Brother shit because we do cover Big Brother. Later on, we will be covering the other challenges and shit. Y'all get to see. Make sure y'all subscribe. And do the other shit, share and comment. Bye.
Yeah.